the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visiting team and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. He'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's going to run it. They get an even 20 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And his guys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for
that
it.
one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. And that will be a 1st down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
The 18-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's good. 4 up for 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset. because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 16 on that connection. That's enough for a 1st down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion right. He's trying to start on the ground, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 6-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 38-yard.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And that will be a 1st down. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
They'll stick with him again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the visitors are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be marched down to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. That's enough for a first down. Now give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the visitors will take over here just past the 30.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
29-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15, and a 1st down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down. Two 1st downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Throw here, right side. The ball's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air one more time. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And And this will stay a 3-point game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Coming across the field, he's got it. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. One of the tight ends motions right. Now they'll set up to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll step up and run. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And barring something dramatic here happening, that field goal should take us into the break all tied up. So this one obviously could go either way. I'm really excited to see, Mike, which team comes out of the halftime break, make some adjustments on both sides of the ball to try to give themselves the edge.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. On the return is Thornton. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 5. The throw here is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. There's a third down and 4.
Brings up third down and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it, and this ball incomplete on third down.
All right, so in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging fourth down decision.
The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Oh, got to be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. A handoff as they try to run it here. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, because that's all. A tough spot. Makes it 3rd and long. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a first down.
To the ground, a first down run. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Ooh!
See these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And his guys will go up by 7.
13. Visitors 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll be looking to answer back. They trailed 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
At the 32-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
A gain of 7. And a first down.
Throwing now from the gun. Into traffic, but taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with one here, it results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 34-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
That's another first down. A gain of 9 yards. Results in a first down.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 4.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 1 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Now a run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. And that will be a first down.
34-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And his guys are going to open up the lead to 8.
Our home team 20. Visitors 12.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with first and 10. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. Result is a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Here's 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
His throw left side is complete. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Get about 6 before he's taken down. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now, this looks like a design run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Now his defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
No problem there on the extra point, and his guys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He'll start at the 4. Whoa! The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And a first down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and
They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 23-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
First and goal.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, and is batted away. It is incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time.
And he's in! And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. 19. With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try and recover an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.